What's up, guys? We're here at AMC Town Square with Chasing Cinema.
James Shoe.com,
and we got 3 movies.
Yes, 3 movies coming out.
Hitman 47,
Sinister 2,
and American Ultra with Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen the Twilight Stewart.
Yeah, you know, summer has definitely kind of come to a kind of a... or you could say that, yeah. We've definitely kind of halted out summer. Everything, like the big blockbusters have kind of come to an end, and now we're just going to get in that in-between phase for at least for about another month or so. But American Ultra is a movie that, when I first saw the trailer, I actually thought it was a pretty funny concept. I mean, you basically have a Bourne movie, and instead of the person being Matt Damon, who's calm, cool, and collected and can handle all of it, you have a pothead kid who just doesn't know what to do with himself. But you kind of look at the cast and see Jesse Eisenberg, who is an actor that I still enjoy to watch. But, you know, remember we were talking about, what was the
Lex Luthor.
No, Jupiter Ascending. Is it Descent? Yeah. How the Wachowskis are like everyone's like, yeah, but they did The Matrix, and it's kind of like, all right, man, you got to give me something else so you can stop defending yourself. Where Jesse Eisenberg, it's like, yeah, he did Social Network, but Social Network was like, you know, a couple years ago. It's like, all right, come on, give me something new. And obviously, a lot of people are looking for.
I like Zombieland personally.
Yeah, Zombieland was good, but nothing like amazing like Social Network. So, and then Kristen Stewart obviously does not really have a huge fan base. So it's an interesting choice of cast. You know, when you see this movie, you're like, there are guys who are made for this role. You have James Franco. You have, you know, the general kind of pothead comedy movie cast to go to. So it's an interesting choice. You also have Topher Grace in this picture. Bill Pullman.
Venom?
I know you hate that, huh?
I hate it.
So I mean, I don't know. I'm somewhat interested. I think that the movies might fall under the stereotypes and go for the basic and general jokes that every kind of the pothead movie goes to. And I don't know how they're gonna make this a kind of a crazy action movie. So I'm going in actually pretty neutral.
Okay, so you'll go into American Ultra.
Yes.
I'm going to
Agent 47, Hitman Agent 47.
And we'll see how everything is.
You ever play those games before you go over there? You ever get into those?
Nope.
No, you never played video games? Neither did I.
Okay, so we just got out of American Ultra
and Hitman 47.
No, we'll do a separate review.
Okay. American Ultra.
Let me ask you this before you get started. Did you see Mark Zuckerberg?
No.
Good.
I did not. And, you know, going into this movie, like I said, I felt very neutral. I wasn't really sure how I was going to take this whole entire this kind of movie. And I was actually a little bit surprised that I didn't really dislike the film. I actually thought it was okay, you know, but the thing is,
okay.
It was okay, because I think I'm genuinely surprised. I was actually kind of expecting something very particular, and it kind of didn't go that route. As for being a comedy, it's kind of dark. There's like a lot of like really kind of dark things that happen in the movie. You're like, oh wow. And surprisingly, Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart are great in this movie. They're both really good in their chemistry. Their relationship is so interesting to watch, and I think that's what's really kind of the problem with this movie, is that I'm so interested in these characters and who they are and the relationship that they have, that when we get to like the crazy spy stuff, it's like, okay, that's kind of cool, but it kind of gets in the way of the story that I want to watch. But when we do get to the spy stuff, you know, I'm thinking they're gonna go for really goofy, like, you know, like Pineapple Express type kind of action, you know, not really action, but they go for like kick-ass action where it's in your face, it's really gritty, there's a lot of graphic things, and people are dying horrifically, and people are losing their teeth out of their mouth. I mean, it's like really kind of graphic, so it kind of has that going for it, where it has that little bit surprise factor, but I wasn't amazed. You know, a lot of the audience seemed to laugh a lot more than I did. I mean, I thought there were some parts that was lost in translation, where I didn't think they were supposed to be meant for comedy, but other people took it as comedy. But it would go in these little patterns where you'd have great moments between the two, Eisenberg and Stewart, and then we'd kick back into like the crazy spy stuff that felt really over the top, that was kind of fun, but you were just like, oh, I want to watch these two interact more, because they were such, you know, for being like, you would assume flat characters. Oh, they're the potheads. He works at this store. But they ended up like immediately we hop into it and we find out that these people have issues and there's things going on, and you kind of want to learn more about the relationship. As a comedy, I didn't really laugh. As an action movie, it wasn't too surprising. It wasn't too exciting. But overall, I enjoyed myself in that and it's really short, so it doesn't like drag out. I think it was very smart that it actually works in that time frame.
Did Kristen Stewart? Did you see Bella, or do you actually saw a new character?
No, I think I definitely saw a new character in this movie, and I think that, you know, granted, I
People
know
give her a hard time.
People do give her a hard time, and then that's unfortunate. You know, she took on a role that no matter who would have taken that on, probably was going to get a hard time. But there is definitely talent in there. I mean, she's an actress. She definitely cares about her craft. She wants to act. She acted in other things. But I think that she was actually genuinely good in this movie, and I think they worked really well together. And I think that was so surprising. Was their chemistry is what brought me through the film.
Do you think that? So after seeing, did you see the movie where Jesse Eisenberg was the two twins?
No,
No. Okay, never mind. Or maybe it wasn't twins, but he was two people.
no.
No. Okay, never mind. So how do you feel about Lex Luthor now?
You know, the thing is like I'm looking at this character right now, and he's damaged. There's a lot of issues there. You know, obviously he's finding out that he's some super agent, and he everything that he knows around him and who he knows is a lie. But there's something in his character that's very sympathetic, and you feel for him, and you want him to succeed, and you want him to do really well. So it's a very different kind of character of Lex Luthor, but we've all seen him as the cocky confidant. You know, we've seen him as the guy who feels that he could run the world in The Social Network. So I feel like I'm more confident through his performance in that movie than this movie, because I think it felt that the cocky, you know, he's always known for that sarcastic tone. He's always just kind of witty and with the comebacks, and that wasn't in this movie. He was very genuine and a very nice person that you felt for. So I think that it's a very different role, but I thought it was a good enough role to be like, all right, Jesse Eisenberg, you're all right.
Okay.
I mean, even though he was great in that movie, I just haven't seen anything up to that point where I was like, oh, but he did this too. And this is a movie that I'll actually reference because he's pretty good in it.
Okay, go to chasingcinema.com/
American Ultra.
that we can get the full-on review written by.
Myself. And Bill Pullman has a nice little cameo too.
Does he?
Yeah. Nice little cameo. I mean, it is very like, oh, okay, that's the role he's gonna play. He's gonna play it. Topher Grace kind of bothered me. He annoyed me. His characters were supposed to be that way, but I don't know. I really didn't kind of catch on
stand
with
Topher Grace.
because of Venom. I was so funny when he
Because of
came on
Venom.
screen. I was like, this is all James would be thinking about right now is Venom.
Yeah,
But-
because I didn't mind him in Ocean's 12.
yeah, I don't remember.
I think Ocean's 12.
I don't really
or
much.
11.
I don't really remember much of what Topher Grace has been in because Venom.
I didn't
just-
mind that, and then once he did Venom, it's just like
Venom just kind of hovers over his career. The poor
yeah,
guy.
forever.
Yeah, but I mean, overall, like this, like I said, it wasn't a movie that made me laugh in the sense it was a comedy or excite me because of the action. But it was interesting to watch these two actors give a really good performance in a movie you wouldn't suspect to find it in. So overall, I would say I mean, go check it out if you want to go to the movies this week. I don't know. We're gonna talk about Hitman 47. You can watch
Yeah,
that
if you
video.
haven't seen that, it's already online.
But honestly, I think American Ultra is worth the watch just for their performance.
Okay, but also check out my review on Agent 47,
Yes.
and then decide
Hitman.
which one you want to watch. Hitman, is that
Yes.
what it's called?
Well, and maybe it's just
What is it called?
Hitman Agent 47.
Hitman Agent 47. If you haven't seen my review, it's already online on this channel.
Agent 47.
So in 7 days, we got 2 movies. We have Zac
No
Efron.
Escape? Oh yeah, go on.
With
Sorry.
Zac Efron with probably no shirt on, and
Yes. and
we
the
are
DJing
still your friends.
We are your friends.
We are your friends in the DJing world.
I like in the trailer. He's all like recording the guy do the hammer and the nail. He's like, oh, I could use this. You know, it feels like one of those Disney musicals where everyone's like making noise and they
Yeah.
make it into a song. And
He
then
is from High School Musical.
this is true. Going back, old school. And then we have No Escape, which stars Owen Wilson.
In
I
what
don't remember.
third world country? Just doesn't look good.
And yeah, I don't know.
But regardless,
it
because
came out of nowhere.
we're
Like I don't
warriors,
remember hearing
we
about
will
that
still
movie.
watch it.
Yeah, we'll watch it. We'll be reviewing it. I'm sure. We're always here.
Okay,
Pumped up, motivated, passionate like never ever before.
in a brand new way.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back.
Let's do it.